No! Luz? Your mom said it's time to come inside. The storm isn't supposed to let up until morning. Luz, you can't keep doing this to yourself. As much as I want it to be true, that portal won't be opening anytime soon. There's no point in getting yourself soaked out here. Even if it did, what would we do about it? We're in no shape to take on anybody, let alone that collector kid. Recovering should be our priority for now. You don't know that it could still open. I don't deserve to recover. I screwed everything up. I should be the one suffering in King's place. What? Why would you say that? You didn't screw up. I couldn't stop Bellows. I wasn't good enough. Luz, we're talking about a centuries-old emperor. You did more than... Even Azura had lost to the Gilder Snake's Draconoid form before she leered. Don't Azura me right now. This isn't some learning experience to better myself. The Boiling Isles could be gone, and I can't do anything about it. In the end, I was just a dumb kid playing out my witch fantasy. Didn't matter who got hurt along the way. For all the difference I made, I might as well have let Bellows petrify me. After all the misery I brought on everyone, it's the least I deserve. What do you mean, let him petrify you? Why would you deserve it at all? How can you say such a thing? How could you even think it? Because it's true. In only 14 years, I've been rejected by one realm and practically destroyed another. I've caused nothing but grief for everyone I ever cared about. Luz, you should know by now that isn't true. None of us will be better off without you. Do you really think King would sacrifice himself for you if he didn't believe you were worth it? Would he want you to throw away your life after he risked so much to save it? Don't you dare try to speak for him! He was my brother. He was family. And when he needed me the most, I couldn't do anything to save him. I could only watch helplessly as he was ripped away from me. Do you even know what that's like? How painful it is? I know exactly what that's like. When you abandoned us to go fight Bellows, we all followed as fast as we could because we didn't want you to have to face him alone. We had to fight our way through the Emperor's coven and an army of abominations. Dad then stayed behind to hold them all off so that the rest of us could make it to you in time. All while that stupid training spell ate away at him. My dad, Luz! Amiri. Oh no, I didn't know. I could only watch as I was dragged away as he fought a horde of his own creations. I'm so sorry. I never meant to. No. I'm not mad at all. I don't blame you for what happened. You couldn't have known. But yeah, I do know how horrible it feels to lose family and be powerless to do anything about it. To wish that you were stronger, that you could have done something differently. Or you weren't laid up in bed with an injured leg. Injured leg? When? Wait, didn't that happen during... Yeah, during the petrification ceremony. The second they announced that Ida was going to be petrified, I knew you'd be there. I could do whatever it took to save her, and that nothing would stop you from trying. I wanted so badly to be there with you, to help you in any way I could. I didn't want you to get hurt, but my injury slowed me down. And my family held me back, worried that I would make us enemies of the Emperor. Even now, I never felt so helpless as I did then. I was so relieved when I saw that you escaped, but those fears of what might have happened to you didn't go away. Every now and then I still have nightmares of you getting captured. You were the one who would be petrified. The were so vivid that I almost thought they were real. You would call out to me, but I couldn't make it in time. It'd be turned to stone. A cold, lifeless statue, still reaching out to me. No! And Bellows would be standing over you, gloating, mocking me for not being strong enough or fast enough to save you, making me watch as he shattered you, enjoying every moment of it, and it almost happened. Titan, you were almost petrified. I wouldn't have made it in time. You'd be gone. I would lose you, and I don't know how I could live with myself if that happened. I almost lost you. I almost lost my Amiri, hey, you didn't lose me. I'm right here. Hello. Come on, Ams, deep breaths, okay? Okay, it's okay, I'm still here. I was trying to express how upset I was at failing to stop Bellows. I never should have said something so stupid. I just keep screwing things up for you guys, and I lose. You can't keep taking it out on yourself. This isn't on you. You're not the only one who upset that they couldn't stop Bellows. None of us were good enough. All of us together weren't good enough. I always admired you for doing the impossible, but even you have your limits. No! I know that, but it's not just about stopping Bellows. It was about keeping the people I care about safe. There's no way I drag you guys into my battles. But it's not just your battle. The Boing Isles are our home too. We all have the right to fight for it. It's more than that. Though, it's not just about the right. It's my responsibility. Why? Is it because Bellows was human too? Because we'd never blame you for his... No, it's something more. I can't say. It makes no difference now. Anyway, so it's not even worth mentioning. No, Luz. I can't accept that. Knowing it's affecting you like this. And if it concerns Bellows and the Day of Unity, then we deserve to know. God, you'd hate me if you knew. Why would I hate you? Why do you feel you have to shoulder this burden alone? Why should you have to be the only one to fight Bellows? Because I helped him, okay? I helped him to find the collector. I showed him the light glyph. I put all of you in danger. Lilith. When Lilith and I found those time pools, we went back to Philip Winterbane's time. We met him before. We knew who he really was. He seemed so helpless. I wanted to learn about portals from him, so I thought we could help each other. I saw he was working with glyphs and how to combine them. I noticed he didn't discover the light glyph yet. And I showed him. I gave him part of the source of his power, all because I just had to show off. Lilith even tried to warn me he was no good, but I was too stubborn to listen, and I almost got her killed because of that. Bellows had what he needed to wipe out all life in the demon realm, and I'm the one who gave it to him. Your stupid, awful girlfriend almost destroyed your home and got you stranded here with no way back, just for my own selfish needs. Luz, I have to say I'm disappointed. Do you honestly believe I'd blame you at all for Bellows' actions? Much less hate you for them? Please tell me you don't really think so little of me. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you blame me? It was my fault Bellows was able to use the training spell. He tricked you, Luz. He lied to you. He used you, just like he used everyone else on the bowling aisles. You said it yourself. You didn't know Philip was Bellows. You helped him because helping others is just what you do. He twisted the knowledge you gave him, and that's on him, not you. But I'm still the one who showed him the light glyph. If it weren't for me, then he would have found it another way. He'd probably have found it on his own, just as he did the other three. Maybe. But I still played my parts in all this. It was still my mess to clean up. Luz, nearly everybody played their part. The Empress Coven, the other Coven heads, my parents. You were one of the few who actually questioned Bell's authority, his cruelty that we all normalized. You didn't even unleash the collector, so wouldn't this be King's fault more than anything? What? No! King only did that to stop the draining spell. There wasn't anything more any of us could do. What about Lilith? She helped you find the time pools. Is it her fault for helping you meet Philip back then? No, of course not. Philip, Bellows tricked her. Us. Then is it my fault for helping you find Philip's diary? For showing you how the Echo Mouse works? For setting the whole chain of events into motion in the first place? Lumity, no, you didn't. You were just helping me out. You even lost your job just for me to get a chance to go home. There's no way you could have known what would happen. It's not your fault at all. I could never blame you. Well, then that settles it. You see the pattern here, right? If you don't blame any of us, then you don't get to blame yourself. I guess maybe you're right. I wish there was something I could do about it now. I'm sure there is. If there's a way home, I know you'll find it. You're too stubborn to quit. I know we just talked about not blaming myself. But then I think of Bellows, the fact that a human almost destroyed the boiling isles, that there's someone dedicated to eradicating people like Ida or Gus or Willow or you. He told me that he and I don't belong in the demon realm, and I'm starting to think he was right. No witch or demon I've met deserved what Bellows tried to do to them. All humans ever seem to do is destroy what they don't understand. You guys would be better off without humans screwing up your lives. My whole life, I dreamed of finding somewhere I could belong. I told myself I wanted to be a witch, but deep down, I think I just wanted to fit in. I thought the Boiling Isles would be that place, but if this is a surprise of humans being there, I guess there's no place for me anywhere in either realm. Host. Yo, you can't really believe that, can you? Hey, did I ever tell you that Ed and M are multi-track students now? Really? M was always good at healing magic. She would patch me and Ed up whenever we scraped or bruised ourselves. She never expressed interest in the healing track before, but I think there's an ulterior motive to her joining. Oh wow! And it's all thanks to one particular human who stood up for... Yeah, it happened while you were away from Hexside that week. I legitimately have never seen them happier than when they got their updated uniforms. I'd loved Beast keeping magic when he was younger, and he developed a knack for potion making at the Bonesborough Brawl. Dad wanted to study multiple tracks, who paved the way for the multi-track system. And beyond that, she saved the school and everyone in it from a greater Basasilk by rallying those same students that bright, wonderful human to whom I owe my life would go on to do great things. Always standing up for others, for what she believed in. It didn't matter what stood in her way. She was never deterred. Booze, you've overcome so much, accomplished so much, done things that I could only dream of doing. Mija, really? You've changed so much in the Boiling Isles, and all for the better. You exposed the corruption of the Empire, opened our eyes to new forms of magic. You've made so many lives better just by being part of them. From Ida to King, Willow, Gus, Ed, and Em, just about everyone else at Hexside, and me. I was in such a bad place before you came along. Then You inspired me to be the person I've always wanted to be. You showed me that I wasn't alone. I don't give a ratworm's tail what Bellows says. You do have a place in the demon realm, a place of your own making. As far as I'm concerned, you belong. There are more than some witches I know, and I know we'll make it back and figure out what to do about the collector. If Ida and the others don't figure it out first, I'm leaving you lose, Ida, and then you can't believe in us, in everybody who loves you. So please don't shut us out. Don't be afraid to depend on us. If you need anything, we want to be there for you. And we need you, the four of us. We need you to be here for us. Huh? I need you now more than ever, because I'm lost and I have never been so scared in my life, and right now you're all that's helping me keep it together. You're all I have left of home. So please don't close yourself off from us. I've lost too much already. I miss my family. I don't even know if they're okay, or if Dad is survived, or if we can survive here on our own, or even if we still have a home to go back to. Oh. Amiri. Oh, Amiri. I'm so sorry for what I've done. No. No, it's your fault. Those did this, not... No. Shh, not that. I'm sorry for snapping at you. Just now, you tried to help me and I threw it back in your face. Here. You deserve better than that. Better than I've been to you. I got so caught up in my own guilt and self-pity. I didn't even think about what you've been going through. You lost so much and you still went out of your way to help me. I was dumb to take you for granted. I should have appreciated what you've done for me more. Everything you've done for me. You were constantly looking out for me, helping me out, even when I was trying to help you out. No! You risked so much for me. Everything that you worked for, standing up against the likes of Bosha, your parents, even the Emperor's Coven, and Bellows himself. Nobody's done as much for me as you did. Aside from saving my life a dozen times, you also looked after me when I was hurt or sick. Oh. And you did everything you could to help me build a portal door. It's thanks to you that I was able to see my mom again. Even when I screwed everything up for you at the Bonsboro Brawl, you still reached out to me. listened to me when I told you about my dad. I'm still blown away that you offered to pick flowers with me to help fill the void when I couldn't be with Mom for our annual ritual. Hizo todo es por mi news. As chaotic as life on the bowling aisles has been, you were the calm in that storm. With you by my side, I always felt like I can do anything. Fighting along with you was better than any Azure story. The little magic we've made together always felt so right. It was like you knew what I was thinking, which isn't at all that surprising. No one ever understood me like you. No matter how many emotional walls I put up around myself, you just bust your way through and you somehow make me feel more at ease. You were right. I need to believe in you guys as much as you do in me. And it starts with telling you something important. What I told you before still holds true. I have no idea what my future holds, but it would be awesome if you were in it. And, well, you can do this, 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 you can do this. But you really do deserve better. Way better. And if you let me, I want to spend that future with you so I can give you better. Because I huh? I ain't even here. I love you, Amiri. Huh? Oh, what? Sorry. I know you're going through a lot and I'm really not trying to pile on here. You don't have to say it back. You don't even have to respond to what I said at all if you don't want to. It's just, this has been the most atypical relationship I've had with anyone, which isn't bad in itself. I just have no idea how to handle it. Things have been insane and there's still so much ahead of us. We never got many chances to do couple stuff. We never even got to go on an actual date. I'm probably moving way too fast, but I just can't let it go unsaid anymore because I do love you, Amity Blight, and I couldn't forgive myself if I gave you anything less than that love. You deserve all that and more. I can only hope to be the cool, awesome girlfriend you deserve. You dingus. Why do you think I wanted to go out with you in the first place? You didn't get my attention by being cool, just by being yourself. Coolness is overrated. The qualities you have are way more attractive. I love your dorkiness, your passion and humor. Blah! That you're so unapologetically you. I love your unflinching devotion to the people you care about. And yeah, I love you too. I shouldn't be here. Who's mi dulce baby? You really have matured, but I had no idea how far along you've actually come. Maybe staying And that place was the best decision you've ever made. I was afraid that you'd have to fend for yourself. But you had so many people watching out for you. But the demon palm? Am I seriously considering letting you go back there? In such a dangerous place with terrible creatures? And what if you get stuck in there for good? I'd never see you again. And then there's her. The way two are together. I've never seen you with such a glow, and it's unmistakably clear how much she cares for you. Seems so right for you. So, what should I worry about more? Your safety or your happiness? What would you tell her, Marito? This video is one of the longest videos I've posted and took a really long time to make, so I would appreciate you dropping a like, comment, and mainly a subscribe, because I'm really trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I would love to do that. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've made it this far, comment down below your favorite part of the video. Love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!